What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Classic Chronicles. And on this episode, we're not going to be talking about, movie reviews or video game reviews or me reacting to movie trailers. Nah, man. Instead, I'm gonna take you back to what this series first started out as, like in the first 15 to 20 episodes, and that's me telling my life adventures. And this past Friday was yet another one of those adventures at Victor and Nancy's annual Halloween party. Man, I've talked about Victor and Nancy immensely on this channel, but for those of you who may be tuning in for the first time or may have forgotten because it's been a while since I've talked about Vic and Nancy, but let me give you a little refresher course. So, Victor and Nancy, probably two of my very, very closest two of the closest people that I had in my life. Like they're not even friends at this point. They're family, and they've known me for 30 years, and man, it's since I was 8 years old, and they they were my physical and occupational therapists back in elementary school, and lost contact with them for a while after elementary school. But my brother Doug, who also went to the same elementary school as myself, and my other my second eldest brother and sister Erica and Gus went to as well, PS229. So he had was competing in the games for the physically challenged. So as have I. I'm a former athlete, from 96 to 99. I was on the very first team they took uh, that they took to the games for the physically challenged, which I'm honored. And now today I coach and chaperone and do camera work. I pretty much do anything they need me to do at the games for the physically challenged, and it's always very rewarding. A very rewarding experience working with them and all the other staff members of 229. But yeah, anyway, back to the Halloween party. So yeah, this was the third year that I got invited. I'm not sure how many years they've been doing it, but this was the third year that I got invited, and it was really really fun, man. I dressed as Agent J from Men in Black, Will Smith's character. Um, as you can probably tell from the thumbnail, but it was pretty funny because another good friend of mine, also like a brother to me, Yeg, dressed up as a Men in Black character as well. And I know we didn't coordinate. That's what made it absolutely hilarious. Um, so I'm sitting there in the party because I got there a little bit early. So I'm sitting there in the party while everybody's kind of filing in, and the setup is getting finished and all that. And Yeg walks in, and we just slap fives and hug each other because it's been a while since we've seen each other. And we're like, oh my, we're laughing because we're both wearing Men in Black outfits. But there was a few missing accessories on mine. I didn't have the neuralizer, which I'm not spending $500 on Amazon to buy the neuralizer. That I'm only gonna use once. But I did have the rest of the accessories. I did have most of the accessories. I should say, I didn't have the watch or the pug, but I did have the MIB badge, and the sunglasses, and so made it work. But and I had alien balloons to put on the back of my chair, so it looked like aliens were chasing me. as I was entering the building. But yeah, no, yeah, that was a nice, fun touch. Shout out to my mom for helping me put together that costume. My mom and niece, and my home healthy Lourdes, for putting help putting together the costume. But yeah, um, it was a very very cool experience, man. I enjoy immensely going to these parties and gatherings that Victor and Nancy throw, because it gives you it gives you a chance to see people outside of work. Normally if I come visit 229, you'll see them, everybody working, everybody in a working professional setting. But when you get to go to these, either whether it's a Halloween party or the end of or an end of the year party or anything like that, anything outside of a working environment, it's always a great time, because everybody just gets to cut loose and be themselves, out outside of work, let their hair down, so to speak. But yeah, as for the night's festivities, Vic did a kind of a Squid Game red light green light game. That was pretty cool. And no, I did not get eliminated, although I accidentally did catch a stray rubber Nerf gun bullet, because he was aiming for somebody else that did get eliminated, and I just happened to be in the way. So I did catch a stray Nerf gun bullet, but anyway, no harm, no foul. Uh, yeah, no. All jokes aside, it was such a great night, man. Shout out to Brian and Yeg and Connie, and one of the teachers there, Miss Connie, and her husband Rob. Real cool guy. Um, let's see. Shout out to my homegirl Jess, who came. Was the This was her first year coming, because although she's not a part of our school, she is at the games every year, and she made good friends with Victor and Nancy, and her and I go way back too. So it was really cool to see her there for the first time. Um, who else was there? Oh, my fourth grade teacher. Yes, my fourth grade teacher, Miss Tamborelli, formerly Mrs. Brosnan. She was there. Um, my second grade teacher, Mr. Ortman, was there. Man, and they did Victor and Rob did a rousing rendition of Earth Angel. I hope somebody has that footage, because I'm gonna need it. But yeah, it was a very very beautiful night with very very beautiful people, and can't wait to do it all again next year. I don't know what I'm going to. I don't know what I'm gonna do for next year, but depending on what the theme is. But I guess would y'all just have to wait and find out. But anyway, that is gonna do it for this episode of the Classic Chronicles. Like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a video. And I, of course, will see you guys on the next one. Peace.